What is going on, fam? My name is Mike Reilley with Reilley's Tasting Room, and today, come here, I have a secret for you. Quite literally, I have Secret Sliding Door by Bakes Brewing. So today, Bakes Brewing out of Belmar, New Jersey, Secret Sliding Door, which is a double IPA, and this one is with Superdelic hops. So this one is going to taste a little bit different, but should be phenomenal, just as Bakes normally does. Cheers. Like I mentioned, Bakes Brewing Superdelic hops with the Secret Sliding Door, and Superdelic hops should make this very interesting. First of all, look at that. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous color, gorgeous pour, and hopefully it tastes as good as it looks, because it looks phenomenal. You know, you are getting a slight different smell to it. You are getting your normal hazy IPA, double IPA smell with those hops, but you do get a slightly different nose to this one. A slightly sweeter smell, which you would expect from the Superdelic hops. And I'm actually very excited to try this one. I don't think I've had something that had Superdelic hops in it before, so I'm interested to kind of see how this goes. I've had a couple of Bakes stuff before, so I'm going to leave all those videos down in the description. If you want to go down there, hit that subscribe button when you are there. And let's get right into this one. Cheers. Okay, and you know, the first time Superdelic hops, they're not disappointing. They actually taste phenomenal in this beer, and this is kind of something that I would expect, one, from Bakes, and two, from a beer that is like this, that looks like this, and kind of should be on this realm of beers. First of all, phenomenal, phenomenal taste. Up front, a little bit hoppy. This is a Imperial double IPA. 8.5%. So you are getting those hops in there. You are getting a lot of that taste in there, and you do get the Superdelic hops in there, which Superdelic hop is from New Zealand, so it's a New Zealand hop that's supposed to be good with IPAs and pale ales. It kind of gives like a slight candy-ish and a very sweet vibe to it. So this is kind of something that is going to taste slightly different than your normal just doubles and pale ales when mixed with the Superdelic hops, and I think there's a perfect mixture in this one. Yeah, so right when you kind of sip it, you are getting that upfront hoppy taste that you would with a Bakes beer and like a double IPA at 8.5%, and it's very good because the beer, I don't want to say it's like thick, because it's not like a thick styled beer, but it does have like that velvety and creamy taste, as well as something that like is hitting that back note of like the sweetness, which are those Superdelic hops, and you are getting a slight citrus grapefruit-ish in the background as well, which paired all together is a very interesting taste, because you are getting those sweet notes from the Superdelic hops, but you're also getting like those citra hops and those citrus vibes on top of just a phenomenal double IPA. Yeah, you know, overall, I mean, I think this is a phenomenally tasting and paired together beer. It's kind of just something that you would expect from Bakes itself. You are getting that extremely hazy, extremely like creamy, that extremely high percentage, well, 8.5%. I don't want to say that's extremely high, because they've had 12.5% beers before, but like 8.5 for something as smooth as this is extremely good, especially when it tastes as good as this does, with these like candied notes, the grapefruit notes, the citrus notes, and then you just get like that creamy, velvety mouthfeel with each and every sip. It just makes it so easy to sip, and just a kind of all-around easy sipper. Yeah, I mean, each sip, it's going down easier and easier, and you kind of get like, I don't necessarily want to say it's like a overly bearing sweet, because it's not by any means, but like you're just getting a very, very slight back end of like that candied taste, and I think paired together with everything just is just hitting. And I don't know like something that's has the same taste. I mean, rightfully so. Like, I haven't had many things. One, I might have had something before, but it wasn't like advertised with Superdelic hops, so I feel like it's pulling out a little bit more with this. I know the Superdelic hops usually do better with like the Citra and tropical vibes, which this is just hitting the nail on the head for a tropical vibe, as well as these like sweeter candied notes. And altogether, like, you just really can't go wrong with something like this. So one more sip and I'm going to give you guys a review. Yeah, you know, like I was saying, like, this is just straightforward. It's a straightforward double IPA with these extremely, extremely good notes of Superdelic hops, the Citra hops, this creamy grapefruit, velvety mouthfeel, and like, it's just paired together phenomenally with this one. So I don't know where this secret sliding door is, but I'm going to find it if these beers are tasting like this all the time. But secret sliding door with Superdelic from Bakes Brewing Company. This has to be 4.25 out of 5. Cheers. If you guys want to see more from Reilley's Tasting Room, don't be a stranger. Go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to also put my other Bakes Brewing videos in the description. So if you want to see more from them, go down there too. Until next time, I'm going to see you guys later. Cheers.